All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. I think you are able to see the screen. If you are able to see the screen, say yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We are looking at this chapter
Yes,
called
sir.
gravitation, but we got deviated to quadratic equation. We got deviated to quadratic equation, and that playlist is also made on YouTube. So if you just type quadratic equation, or if you go to playlist, you'll get quadratic equation concepts there. But we'll continue with our gravitation. Are you excited to continue with our gravitation chapter, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So many things we have seen in gravitation, dear children, but this is the second part of gravitation. Those first part already I have sent you videos also, and the PDF also I have sent. Today we'll try to discuss about few things today. That is like a thrust and pressure. Please put this heading: thrust and pressure. Let us try to understand this. Thrust and pressure. So these are the two words what we are going to see now. So now thrust means, dear children, it's very simple. Perpendicular force is called thrust. Very simple it is. Very simple definition. If somebody asks you what is thrust, you have to say perpendicular force. Perpendicular force is called thrust. Okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, that is a definition of it. And pressure means, I will give you explanation of this. Pressure means force acting or perpendicular force acting per unit area. Or you can just say force per unit area. Pressure means what? Force per unit area. I will explain all these things, okay? Right now, for simple understanding, you just get to know about this definition. Thrust means perpendicular force, then pressure means force per unit area. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, try to understand this. For example, you are standing in on sand. For example, here is the sand, okay? These are the examples given in your textbook. Now you are standing on sand. This is the stand. One person is standing, okay, and another person is lying on this sand. He's lying, okay? Lying means, you understand, no? He's sleeping on this stand. Now tell me, whose body will go down more? I mean, this body, your body will go, your feet will go down more, or his body will go down more?
His body.
No, I mean, try to understand it, okay? Here, the entire weight of your body, whatever you have mass, no? Everybody has mass or not?
Yes, sir.
I
Sir.
mean, same person. He is the same person. He is having some mass here, and he is also having the same mass. Both are same mass. Now, their weight will be acting downward or not? Mg weight will be acting downward or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Now, here this much force of mg is acting on very small area, no? Only feet means only this much space, no? Here and here. I mean, this mg is there, no? This mg is acting on small area, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So this force is this mg force, whatever this mg means force or not, dear children? This is called gravitational force, no? This is called weight, right?
Yes, sir.
Now this mg, whatever it is there, it is acting on more area, no? Try to understand it. So here also same force is acting, here also same force is acting. So here whatever thrust is there, no, same is the thrust here also. Why? Because same force is acting, no? I told you what is the meaning of thrust. Thrust is perpendicular force is called thrust, I told you, no? That means here also perpendicular force is mg, here also perpendicular force is mg. So everywhere thrust is same or not? Here also thrust and here both are same or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Are you getting my point, what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
So because that is a perpendicular force, now look at this. Now whenever this boy is standing or any person is standing, now this entire force, whatever it is, mg is there, no? This mg, whatever force is acting, that mg force is acting on small area or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now whenever he is lying down, the same mg force only, force is mg only, this is acting on large area or not?
Yes, sir.
So are you getting my point? What I'm trying? So it is on large area and it is on small area. Now pressure means the definition of pressure is, dear children, how much force acts divided by area. So this is only known as pressure, dear children. Force divided by area. I told you, no, pressure means what I told definition. Force per unit area I have given you, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is like a force per unit area is called pressure. Now tell me where the pressure is more. Here the force is same, here also force is same, but here area is small. This area is small in the first case. If area is small means the pressure will be more or not. If it is small means it becomes more or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now in the second case, look at this. Here area is more, large area. That's why pressure becomes less or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now when you are standing on this sand, here is more pressure, okay, because very small area is there. That's why they go down more. I mean entire weight is on your foot, so that's why you go down more. But here you won't be going too much down because your weight is distributed throughout. No, so for example, everywhere all parts of your body may go down for 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, maybe 5 times, 5 points. If I take 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, but here your feet may go 50 centimeter inside because there is more pressure, no, dear children?
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Because otherwise you can think the entire force is acting on small area. So that's why it is going down. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Try to get the difference between thrust and pressure. That's it. First of all, thrust means it is a force. Now, what is the unit of thrust? Tell me. Unit of thrust. What is the unit of it? Newton, right? Because it is a force only, no?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the unit of pressure? If you take pressure means pressure is equal to force per unit area. I told you. Now, if you look at the unit, what will be the unit of this? So this is called as Newton per meter square, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Pascal.
F is like Newton, area is like Newton per meter square. So I will come to that Pascal also. So whatever this unit of pressure is there, no? So whatever unit of pressure is there, so unit of pressure is like Newton per meter square. So that Newton per meter square, whatever it is there, no, just to respect the scientist called Pascal, this Newton per meter square is named as Pascal. Pascal, and it is represented by PA. Whenever I say 10 Pascal, what is the meaning of 10 Pascal? 10 Pascal means 10 Newton of force is acting on 1 meter square of area. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Whenever I say, 12 Pascal, so what does it mean? It means 12 Newton of force is acting on 1 meter square of area. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
whatever I've has thrust and pressure have become clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. This document will come to you as an entire document, but whatever is possible right now, you try to get the difference between thrust and pressure and try to write this definition, formula, and all these units and all. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, shall I go to next thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Now, you know about this pin, this table pin or this board pin on this notice board and all, you put some pins, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, you have two kinds of pins, no? One is like, one is a small needle and there will be small thing like this, very small. And one is like a needle and one colored thing will be like, which one is like bigger? Have you seen this kind of pins, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Little bit bigger with the color and all. Now it was there, no, it was cheaper. Why we designed this? Tell me why. What was the need for this bigger head pin? This is called bigger head pin, because head of this pin is like big, so that's why bigger head pin. And this is called normal, pin. What was the need for this? Because to put this here also, you are going to apply the force on the notice board, and here also you are going to apply the force here. Same force you are going to apply, but if you check the pressure here, that is like a force per unit area. Here area is very small and pressure will be more on your hand. You get, a lot of difficulty. But here pressure is equal to, what is the formula? Here also force per unit area. Force is same. Here also force is same. There also force is same. Everywhere the force value is same. You have to apply force to put this. But here, what is happening here? Area is less, no? If area is less means what will be the pressure? Pressure will be more. And what about here? Here area is there, more means the pressure will be less, no? That means you feel comfortable to put second pin or first pin, dear children.
Second pin.
Second pin, you will feel comfortable, no? You won't get any injury also. Sometimes to put that small kind of pin, you get injured also, no? Many times I got injured.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Are you getting my point? And to put that hole into that ink bottle, we have ink bottles, no, in our classrooms. In Kalparuksha classes, we do with that marker and ink, right? So in that, if I want to put one hole, I should be using the first pin or second pin? Tell me.
Second pin.
Second pin. Why? Because there will be less pressure on my hand. That's why I feel safe. I feel comfortable. That's why. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I hope the things are very, very clear how the pressure will be there. Here also, whatever force you are applying, no, this force itself is called thrust, dear children. So perpendicular force is there means that is only known as thrust. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now, one more thing. Now, one more thing. There is a body of mass m. So now, if you are applying force like this force is like F1. So this F1 becomes thrust. But if you are applying any force like this, does it become thrust? No, it do not become thrust, dear children. This is not perpendicular force, no. That's why it is not thrust. Clear?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So now let me move to some more things now. Let me try to understand few things now from your side. Now, have you seen these wells and all, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Wells?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Bavi,
sir.
wells?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
On this well, no, I mean, it is some building is built here. Okay. I mean, so many stones, some cement and all. Now, in this, have you observed there will be one wheel here? Through that wheel, you leave one rope. Have you seen this wheel?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Pulley.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pulley. It is called as pulley, not pulley. It is called a pulley. But what is the name of this? This is called pulley.
Police.
P-U-L-L. A pulley. It is called pulley. Okay. Yeah. More about this pulleys. Where will you learn? 11th class. Okay. In 11th class, you are going to learn more about pulleys. Now, this is like rope, and here is a person standing. Now, when you are leaving this, I mean, you have just left it. For example, there is a container. I mean, koda antivala, no, pot. I mean, or any bucket. I mean, it is tied to this. Now, when it goes into water, no, you feel like it is light. No, this has become lighter. Light. It has become.
Yes, sir.
You feel like that. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
my point? Now, whenever inside, you can do this also in your home. Also, you can do this in a bucket of water. No issues. Now, when this container is inside the water, no, I mean with this rope, you feel like it is light. I mean, you feel like this has become light. I mean, more weight is not there. Anybody can handle that. It has become light. But when the same pot reaches here, you feel it difficult to lift it up, no? Pull, you feel it difficult and it feels heavier, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So have you observe this, and now you are standing here. Now when this is inside, you can just, I mean, roam around. You can leave the rope, you can have a fun, you can have fun and all. But when it comes outside, it feels heavier. You have to pull it with full force, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes or no? So now have you thought any time why it happens like this? Why it happens like this? Yeah, so that's what we are going to study, and by applying all those things and all, we are going to reach at a principle called Archimedes principle. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we'll study why it happens and all afterwards. So we'll have one principle that is called Archimedes principle, and he will explain what I mean. He has explained beautifully what is Archimedes principle. Principle. It is having lots of applications. We'll discuss them, but right now our target is not Archimedes principle. Our target is to understand this concept. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now look at this. If you consider any body, dear children, any body is having mass means. Now, if you have kept it on the floor, Try to understand. I'm giving you all 11th standard data also. This is the floor, okay? If you're keeping it on the floor means, now this body is there, no? How many forces are there on this body? Tell me. This body is having mass m means, and now it is on the earth only. How much force it has? Tell me. It has mg force downward or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Tell me. I mean, it will always the weight will be acting downward or not. Now you are sitting on the earth. What force is acting on you? Is mg force is acting on you on earth? No. I mean, you try to jump. If you are trying to jump, you won't go above. I mean, you will go above and you will come down. No. Why you are coming down? Because earth is trying to pull you with the force mg, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. That's otherwise.
Yes.
If earth is not pulling you, you would have just flown away and you would have gone to moon, Mars, sun, and all. You would have roamed the whole universe. You would have eaten pizza and burger there, and you would have come back. Yeah. Right now, dear children.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Now this is pulling you down. This force is pulling you down. But why this body? I mean, now it is on the floor. No, now if it is pulling means now you are sitting on the chair. No, the earth is pulling you. But are you going inside the chair? Inside this floor? Are you going inside?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. But then according to this force, you should go inside. No. Yes or no?
Yes.
I mean, if it is, if
Yes.
something is pulling you down, if pulling you down, you must go inside or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you getting my point? Now look at this. Very important. Now here is the earth. This is the earth surface. Okay. Here is the earth surface. Now if any body is there in the air, okay. Now here how much force will be there? Mg force will be there. Now this body, what it feels? It feels downward force and it falls down. It comes and falls here. Now after falling here, is this body going inside the earth on itself?
No, sir.
No, right? I
No,
mean, it
sir.
won't be going. Still, mg force is acting on this body. That's why it is attached to earth, but it is not like it is going inside. Why it is not going? There must be some reason for that, no?
Yes, sir. It will be in contact with the surface.
Very good. It will be in the contact with surface. That means there is coming one more force that is called as contact force. I will explain that. This gravitational force is there. No, this is not contact force. It is called non-contact force, dear children. One more property. Whatever gravitational force is there, no, it is not because of some contact. It is because of non-contact. It is called as non-contact force. Is it clear, dear children? Gravitational force is what kind of force? Non-contact force. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
what do you mean by non-contact force? Non-contact force means force will be acting even though bodies are not in contact. Okay, non-contact force means what? Force will be acting. Force will be acting even though bodies are not in contact. Even though bodies are not there in contact. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Is
sir.
clear? Is my screen
Yes,
visible,
sir.
dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Force will be acting even though bodies are not in
Visible,
contact.
sir.
You have observed this. Now look at this. Earth is here, this body is there. No contact. Is there any contact between them? No contact at all. Then also it is getting pulled downwards. No. So that's what is called non-contact force. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I hope you got it. What is the meaning of non-contact force? Now look at this, dear children. Now whenever you take this floor, no, so this floor will be having molecules or not. Now if you are placing one body here, this body, whatever it is there, it is having downward force. I know that. Everybody knows that, but still it is not going down. No, why it is not going down? The reason being, now this floor, whatever we are showing, this floor will be having molecules or not, dear children? Red molecules. I'm showing red molecule, red color. I mean, these are the molecules of the earth or not? I mean, this floor or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now on this, if you are placing the body means on this, I'm showing it. I mean, a little bit bigger. Now this, whatever this body is there, this will also have molecules or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Black molecules belong to the body. Which body? I mean, they belong to the body. Now, what is happening here between this red and black molecules? Now, if you consider this black molecule, whatever it is there, no, and I mean, below that, what molecule is there? Red molecule is there. Now, this black molecule is trying to apply some force on it. Here this black molecule applies some force on it. Now red molecule will say, I am also there. If you are giving some action, I will give some reaction to you. Understanding or not what I'm trying to say? Yes or no? So this is called as this whatever black is there, no? So this black thing, whatever we are showing, that is called as action, and whatever red we are showing, no, that is called as reaction. So if action and reaction both are there, means how the body will go down. This action will be balanced by the reaction. So I mean, it will stay there only. Body will be staying there only. Stay there. Stay on floor. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now look
Yes,
at
yes,
this
sir.
case. Look at this case. Is I mean there are there are molecules in the inside this body. There are molecules, but this is giving some action downward. That is Mg action. But is there someone to give reaction to this?
A resistance.
I mean there is no one to give reaction. No, that's why it comes down. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now when it has come
Yes,
down,
sir.
when it has come down, now this black molecule, I mean the molecules of this body are trying to put some force, but there is some more molecules of this floor which are giving opposite force, that is reaction. That's why they will stay there only. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, dear children, what I want to tell, whatever this Mg force is acting by these molecules, no, similarly this force, this floor will also be giving some reaction here. This is called as a normal reaction. What is the name of this force, dear children? This is called as normal reaction, and it is represented by N. Why it is called normal reaction? Normal means perpendicular. No, everybody knows the word normal means perpendicular. Everybody knows it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If you don't know, learn it now. Whenever I say normal to the surface, means you have to think it is perpendicular. Normal means perpendicular. Okay. Now it is perpendicularly acting and it is some reaction. That's why it is called normal reaction. Clear? About this normal reaction, you will learn in depth in which class? In 11th class, you will learn in depth. But right now in 9th standard, I just gave you simple example. What happens? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, normal
sir.
reaction is there, no? So whatever this normal reaction is there, is it a contact force or non-contact force? Yes.
Contact.
Whenever there is a contact, then only normal reaction will come. No. I mean, look at this. Here, is there any contact here? There is no contact to this body. That's why only wait. Is there any normal reaction here? No. Normal reaction cannot come. Okay. Yes, we
Yes,
cannot
sir.
have normal reaction there. But here we will have normal reaction because it is in contact. So normal reaction is a contact force. Is it understood, dear children?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I hope things are very, very clear here. Okay. I mean, normal
Yes,
reaction
sir.
is not only it has to be downward or something like that. I mean, Mg has to be downward, it has to be upward, not only like that. Now look at this. Now there is one body here, okay? There is one body and there is one more body here. Okay. Now if you apply some force on this body, what will happen? Now whatever molecules are there in this body, in the first body, bigger body, they will apply some force. I mean, there will be some molecules in the first body and there will be some more molecules in the second body or not? In the second body also some molecules will be there. Now this whatever black molecules are there, no, they will try to apply some force on this body, and opposite to that, this red molecules will also apply some force, and this is only known as normal reaction. Clear? Now it is also perpendicular, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, yes,
Yes, sir.
everybody got it. Normal
Yes, sir.
reaction is not like it has to be upward only. Now it has to be towards left or towards right also. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now you only tell me, whenever I apply force, no, this body, whatever it is there, the molecules of this body will try to apply force on this body or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what this, I mean, if it is applying the force on this body, means this body should go inside this small body. No, why it is not going inside this body? Because these molecules are also resistant. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's why whenever there is some contact, no, definitely there will be some normal reaction. Understood, dear children?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, yes.
So let's not get into depth of this normal reaction, how it comes, these cases, many cases, 10 to 12 cases are there. Those things we'll study in 11th class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
can you apply the same thing here, dear children? Here is the water. Yes. Here I have lots and lots of water. Okay. And inside this, there is one container. Okay. There is a pot like this. Okay. And there is a pot tied to a rope. A rope is tied to this, and a boy is trying to pull here. Now, whatever, I mean, mass this container is having, it will try to apply some force mg downward. That is for sure, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, whatever molecules of water, I'm showing water as black molecules. So these molecules, no, whatever are in contact with this body, they will also apply some force above or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes
sir.
sir.
or no? So let us assume the weight of this pot is like 10 Newton, and these molecules are applying some force like something like 8 Newton if they're applying. Now, how much downward force will you feel? You will feel like downward force is like only 2 Newton, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So that's why what you feel like whatever pot is there inside this water, it has become light because you have downward force of 10 Newton, but you have upward force of 8 Newton also. So that's why you feel like it has become lighter and only 2 Newton is there. Now it has come above means now let us think that this pot has come above now. This has come above now. You are getting you are pulling it. Now initially whenever water was not there, no, it was having a force of 10 Newton only. Now inside this water is also there now. Now it will also have some force downward. Now let if this force is like 2 Newton. Now how much force do you feel downwards? You feel 12 Newton, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Now when this has come outside of water, is there someone to apply above force? There is no one to apply above force, no? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
So are you getting my point that I'm trying to say? So that's why it feels heavy. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, everybody got it. Everybody got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, whenever this body, this pot or any body, I mean, when you jump into water, you feel like light, no? Or you feel heavy inside the water. You feel light, no? You float on the water. Now, why people float on the water? Because their weight is acting downward. But there is some more force from the water side which is acting upward on you. If a boy is jumping onto water, and have you seen the people will be sleeping with their back inside this water? Have you seen them? A boy, I mean, have you seen them floating like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because his body weight is acting downward, that mg is there. And similarly, these water molecules will be some applying some force upward. I mean, this upward force is called as upthrust. What is this? This is called as upthrust. Please remember this word. What is the meaning? What is this word? Upthrust. So upthrust means what, dear children? Upthrust means one simple definition is there. They will give you the definition of upthrust. They will ask you upthrust. Then you have to say whenever a body is there in a liquid. In fluid, we say fluid, but right now don't go into fluid and all. Just you understand about liquid. Whenever a body is in a liquid, a upward force is experienced by that body due to that liquid. So that upward force itself is called as upthrust, because thrust means, I told you, perpendicular force, and it is perpendicular and it is upward. That's why it is called as upthrust. Is it clear? Upthrust definition is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did you get this? So upthrust means what, dear children? When a body, please write it down. When a body is inside water, when a body is inside water, it experience an upward force. It experience an upward force, and it is called upthrust. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Clear? I hope it is clear.
Yes,
Upthrust
sir.
means when a body is inside water, it experience an upward force, and it is called upthrust. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now this upthrust is having one more name. So this upthrust, whatever it is there, no. So this upthrust is known as buoyant force also. What is another name for this? Buoyant, B-U-O-Y-A-N-T, buoyant force. Okay, please remember this. What is this? This is called as a buoyant force. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
There is one word called buoyancy. Have you heard this word buoyancy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So buoyancy means, it's very simple. Buoyancy means the phenomenon of floating of a body inside water is called buoyancy. What is buoyancy, dear children? If somebody asks you what is buoyancy, what you are going to write? The phenomenon of floating of a body. Floating of a body in water. Everybody don't float, okay? Some bodies float and some bodies don't float. Why it happens, I will say it to you. A big ship will float on water, but a small nail will just sink into water, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
The phenomenon of floating of a body in water is called, not only in water, in a liquid for that matter, that is called as buoyancy. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shall I
sir.
go to next? Shall I go to next thing now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
Now, very simple. Let us try to keep it in simple words. I mean, three cases. When does a body float? When does a body float in water? When does a body float in water? Let us keep it in simple words. There are so many reasons for this. They give density, this, that, and all. First of all, you have to try to understand basics, then you will get it. When does a body float? When does a body float? You tell me. I mean, here is the water. Very simple words I'm asking you. So this is the, I mean, this is like water, and inside this there is one body like this. Okay, one body is there, any one body. Now on this body, I mean, it is having mass m, and it is having a mg downward force, and there must be some upthrust here, no? So let me show this upthrust as fu means upthrust force. I mean, anything you can show. I mean, there is nothing to there is no rule to show something like this. Usually we show it as b also, because buoyancy also we show. That's up to you. So let me show it as upthrust, fu. Can I show it as fu?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thrust means force, and u means up. So if this fu is equal to mg, now whatever downward force it is acting and whatever upthrust is there, if both are equal, then they will balance. Where the body will go? Body will start to float, no?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say? Now, if that force both are equal, means where it will. For example, I'm sitting here. If somebody pulls my right hand with force 10 Newton and left hand with force 10 Newton, where will I go? I will stay at the same place, no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
similarly, if both are equal, means it will float. It will float. I mean, it won't go down. Correct? Or it won't go up also. It will just float wherever it is. It will just remain like that. Now, whenever you place one water bottle, empty water bottle on the surface of water, what happens there? And will it float or will it sink?
Float, sir.
It will float, no?
Float, sir.
So what is happening there? What is happening there? For example, this water is there. On this, you have kept an empty water bottle like this. I mean, there was a water bottle with you, and you have kept it like this. Now, this water bottle will have force mg downward, and the water will also be applying some force fu. So both are equal. So this fu and mg both are equal. That's why it floats. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? This is a water bottle, H2O bottle, water bottle it is. Okay, it floats. Now, if you open this cap, if you open the cap, okay, cap is open now. There is no cap like that. Okay, now the cap is open. Now, what happens to this water bottle? Tell me, this cap is open now. You understand, no? Cap is open means
Will
like this.
sink, sir.
Now, what it will sink, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because
Yes,
here mg has become more and upthrust has become less. It will sink, and afterwards it will come above. That's a different issue. But will it sink or not by getting water
Think
into
so.
it?
Yes, sir. It will sink, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, if water enters into this, its mass will increase. Its mass is increasing means its downward force weight will also increase. It will go down and upthrust will reduce. And afterwards it comes back. That's a different phenomenon. I'll explain that also. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
here it floats, and here it sinks. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that means if they ask you, when does a body float in water? What do you have to say? You have to say the weight of the body should be equal to upthrust. Then only body will float. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
You have to
sir.
write what? When weight of the body, when weight of the body, when weight of the body is equal to upthrust. Upthrust. Body floats. Correct? Now tell
yes,
me,
sir.
when does a body sinks? When does a body sinks? Tell me.
When it has less upthrust.
When does a body sinks? You can say when the weight of the body is greater than upthrust. Clear? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can write it in the form
Yes,
of a
sir.
sentence. Please write it down in the form of a sentence. What is that? When weight of the body is more than upthrust, body sinks. Like that. Will you write?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Please write it down. Please write it down. Okay. When does a body sinks? If we haven't come to density yet, okay? If weight of the body, if weight of the body is uh, weight of the body is more than upthrust, it sinks. Clear? Understood, dear
Yes,
children?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now let us come to some more point. Now we have come to some more points, and let me define one quantity here. Okay. So before getting into that, let me define one quantity that is called as density. What is that? That is called as density, and it is represented by the symbol called rho. What is the name of this symbol, dear children? This is known as rho, RHO, rho. Okay. Mass is m,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Symbol of mass is m, acceleration is a. Like that, density means the symbol is rho. Like this. This is a letter from some other language. I think Greek or Latin. I don't know. I'm not into that. You can have a look there. You can just find out after the class whether rho is a Greek letter or Latin letter, and you can confirm it later. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So rho. I mean, we
Yes,
have
sir.
taken so many alpha, beta, gamma, theta. All these we have taken. No, these are from. I mean, I don't know whether these are Latin or Greek. I don't know. You can confirm these also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
There are
sir.
so many symbols like this. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma, theta. Then we have taken rho, and we have taken something like sigma. Do you know this symbol? This is called sigma, no?
Yes, sir.
I mean, the source of their origin, where they came from, that is from Greek and Latin. I mean, most probably we have taken them from Greek and Latin. Okay, most probably they're Latin. Just check it out. Okay, even I am not sure about that. Okay, so density means, dear children, very simple. Density means, for example, a body is there, it is having mass m. Okay, it is having mass m. Its mass is like m, and it must be having some volume also. No, you understand the meaning of volume, right? Mass, it is having how much mass it is having? It is having mass m. Volume means capacity. You understand, no? Volume means how much space is inside this body. In surface areas and volumes, we studied about volumes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
Yes,
no?
sir.
Basically, volume means what, dear children? Volume means how much space is there. What is the capacity it has? What is the capacity? What is the space? How much space it has? That is only called as volume, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Are you getting my point? For example, if you take one solid cylinder like this, solid cylinder means inside what will be there? Material will be there, no? All iron material, steel material, whatever you take of this cylinder, that material will be there, no? So how much volume? I mean, if you take this complete solid thing, I mean, this is a solid, I mean, what is this? A solid cylinder it is. If you take this solid cylinder and if you find out its mass, you find out its mass and you find out its volume. You know how to find the volume, pi r square, as you are going to use. If you find out that mass by volume, then it becomes density. Density is nothing but mass per unit volume. What is this? mass per unit volume. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, mass per
Yes,
unit
sir.
volume. Whatever mass is there divided by volume itself is called as a density. Now, if you think about unit of density, what is the unit of density? Tell me. Mass means a kg and volume means meter cube. Kg meter cube is the unit of density. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now look at this.
Yes, sir.
I mean density. The feel of density I will give you here. The feel of density is like now this much iron you have taken. Now this much cotton you have taken. Which one feel heavier? Tell me. This is cotton and this is iron. Which one will feel heavier?
Iron.
Iron.
Iron. I mean both
Iron.
are having. Both are having same volume. Look at this. The volume means what? Space. How much space is there inside this? Now this is also one ball. Okay, one small ball it is. Okay. Now this is also one small ball. Okay, like this you have taken. It feels heavier, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It feels lighter, no? Why? Because its density is more, its density is less. What do you mean by density? I told you density means mass divided by volume. Here density is what? Here also density is mass by volume only. Here volume is same. Both of these, whatever volume are there, no, they are same now. But how about mass? I mean, this mass feels heavier or not? This mass is more, dear children. Here this mass is less. That's why density is more means mass is, I mean, it's not like mass is more. Density means more is means it will feel heavier. And density is less means it feel lighter. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
It's like how it is. No, I'm just taking one example here. That is like for 1 meter cube iron, if you take, it may feel like 1000 kg for 1 meter cube. And if you take 1 meter cube of cotton here, you may feel like 20 kg. Now tell me, I mean, here volume is same, but it is having more mass per unit volume. No, for 1 meter cube, it is having 1000 kg. I'm just giving an example. Okay, for 1 meter cube, how much mass it has? It has 20 kg. That's why it feels lighter. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen these iron shots? I mean, there will be small balls, no, iron shots like this. They are very small to look,
Yes,
but if
sir.
you hold them, they feel heavier, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What
sir.
are these? Iron shots, okay? Just, I mean, lead balls. They are also called as lead balls. Clear?
Yes,
They are
sir.
made up of lead. Lead balls they are called, and they feel heavier. Okay. Have you seen the bullet? Bullet feel heavier, no? Anybody has seen the bullet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
A
sir.
bullet, if you hold it, it feels heavier, no? Why?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why it feels heavier? Because its density is more. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, did you get feel of density, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, okay, all right. So this was regarding all this density and all. So you try to get into the feel of the concept of density. Now Archimedes principle will introduce soon in the next class, and we'll wind up this chapter. Okay, dear children.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
How
sir.
many things did you learn in the class? I don't want to repeat them because there are so many things which you learned and so much of explanation I have given you. Now after this class, it is your prime responsibility immediately after the class to go through all those things. If you go through all the things, then you will feel comfortable and you will feel confident about the concepts whatever you are learning. Right, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just
Yes, sir.
check whether it's reached you or not.
Yes, sir. Uploaded, sir.
This is
Yeah. Uploaded. Okay, all right.
Uploaded, sir.
So yes, all right. One more class I'll be announcing. I'll be announcing in the, I mean, in another 1.5 hours, 2 hours, and whenever class is there, you can attend that. So till then, take care and have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye
sir.
everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you, sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye everyone.